Hey guys, what are you saying though?
Hi! This is so awkward, guys. Like, why am I in the car by myself?
Hey! Gracia here.
Car Chats episode. I don't know what episode this is. What are you saying though?
Alright, so yeah, we are here. Car Chats episode. I don't even know what anymore. But it's all good. It's a boy Rudy Samuel.
Season 3, episode 10. What's up, guys?
Let's start. Let's begin. Guy, what expectations did you have for Car Chats from the beginning of season 1 until now?
Well, I expected for it to reach like a lot of youth. I was expecting it to like go even global, or even like inspire a lot of people, you know, not to be afraid to speak out and to be free. And we have achieved that. I can say that we have achieved that. And I was also expecting just a lot of fun, man, and growth, and I feel like we've experienced that thus far. So yeah, man.
So what did I expect? I definitely expected like growth of some sort. I don't know which kind of growth it was going to be, but I expected growth. And I also expected us to have a lot of fun, because like I already generally have fun with the people that I do Car Chats with. So I definitely expected to have fun.
For Car Chats, to grow, like to progress, to grow, for us to grow as like friends, to go tighter as friends, and like for me to grow as a person, but for Car Chats to grow and to become more than just people sitting in a car and talking about like nonsense. Those were like the expectations I had for Car Chats since season 1 until now, like which we have done.
I didn't really have expectations in the beginning. I didn't have expectations because I didn't really know what I was doing. I just wanted to be in front of the camera and just, you know, I love being in front of the camera. So I didn't have expectations. But from season 2, season 3, going into season 3, I expected Car Chats to impact people. You know, I expected Car Chats to go places. You know, I expected Car Chats to be a real thing. You know, I expected Car Chats to have results. I expected people to grow, people to learn from us. You know, I expected Car Chats to educate people. What else? I think those were my expectations. Yeah, those were my expectations.
I thought Car Chats would have been a bit bigger than it is, to be honest. But I really appreciate the impact we have on society around us. You know, we have a few people that really love us and support us, so shout out to them. I did expect to leave some sort of impact on someone's life. When I say I mean Car Chat. I did expect that. So yeah, and we have impacted, so mission accomplished, I guess.
What expectations did I have? In real life, I didn't have any expectations. Hey, I can't even lie. Because it was something new, something refreshing. So I didn't really think that anything was gonna come out of it. It was just, you know.
Expectations, what a big word. I think I expected a lot of growth, a lot of new topics obviously, but just seeing a lot of growth in like the team, a lot of teamwork, like a lot of bonding, because we spend like, sometimes when we don't get this right, guys, we don't get this right and we have to refilm, and like now I have to refilm. So yeah, well, expectations was growth. I guess growth. Yeah.
Second question. Did you do your best in front of camera and behind the scenes?
My best sometimes, and my not best sometimes, but not my worst. So I did like best and good, but not my worst. So yeah, because like sometimes I was just like literally rolls eyes, you know. But then there were like, because like I care about Car Chats, you know, like it's something that it came out of nowhere, but it became like a part of my life. So I definitely did do my best whenever I could?
No, hey, ain't gonna lie. I don't do my best. Like, I did what I could, but I could have done better in some aspects. Like, yeah, I guess I could have done better. I could have done more. I could have put more input. I could have put more into car chat than I did. But I didn't.
I think I did more behind the scenes, you know. Things like working with people. It was difficult, but I really think I did my best. Coming up with topics, coming up with marketing ideas, coming up with content. It was tough, but I think I did my best behind the scenes. In front of... English! In front of the camera, I think I also did my best. I was quiet at times, you know, but I feel like I really entertained people. I feel like I really made people laugh. That's one thing I did. Besides talking, I don't think I really ever spoke sense, but it was entertaining to people. So I think in front of the camera, I really did my best.
Oh, 100%. I was myself behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. I always did my best. I always was involved. I always was, you know, there doing my thing, and I always was just true to myself and my feelings and my thoughts and my ideas. So yeah,
I did my best, especially behind the scenes. Especially for me, I did my best behind the scenes. And then, like, towards the end of season 1 and season 2 and season 3, yeah, like I managed to do my best in front of the camera as well. So yeah,
I always do my best in everything. I'm joking. Yeah, but we did the marketing that we had to do to get this out. Like, it was a lot, eh? I know some of you guys were always like, Rachel, but I get it. I've already subscribed. You know, I'm a subscriber. I've already liked, share. But yeah, it was a lot, guys, and I appreciate like everyone who liked, shared, and subscribed. But yeah, in front of the camera, definitely, you always have to bring your best foot forward. And yeah.
In the beginning, no, I didn't, because I didn't know how to, like, I was not used to, you know, this kind of let's say vibe. But then after some time with my crew, I felt comfortable, and yeah, it became easy for me to just do my best and speak up. Because before, I think you guys noticed that I was actually the most quiet one in the crew. And then as soon as I got to my comfort zone, like, I feel like I have achieved that purpose of speaking out, and I spoke out. As you can see, I'm speaking to you guys right now. So yeah, man, I feel like I've done my best thus far.
Question 3: what have I learned from car chats?
That even if you are in the midst of a lot of people that talk a lot, it's okay. Like, you can still open up your mouth, open up your teeth, and talk as well. Like, your opinion matters, and if you really want something, you gotta like fight for it in a way. None of us fight, but like in a way we kind of have to fight for it. And like, I learned to be strong, like to be more confident in myself, like in front of the camera, in front of everyone. I didn't used to be that confident, and like I've become more confident. Like, I'm not afraid to tell you like it is, how it is, and like how I feel about things. So that's what I've learned from cat chats.
Working with people is tough. It's hard. Oh my, being a team player, I learned how to be a team player, how to talk to people, you know, how to put things together, coming up with questions, all these questions that we come up with, coming up with ideas, you know, the mom episodes, the boy episode. We did a girl episode, but it didn't reach you guys. So yeah, I learned how to put things together. That's creating content. I learned how to create content, how to market on the Instagrams, on the WhatsApps, on the Snapchat. I learned that. I learned how to be confident on cultures. I'm naturally confident, but on car chats, it's a different type of confidence that you learn, you know, like being in this car by yourself. You need confidence to do that. You need confidence to be able to look at the camera, you know, to be able to make sense. I learned how to articulate arguments, how to think outside of the box, you know.
I've learned a lot. I've learned how to deal with people. I've learned how to handle attention of some sort. I've learned to be more humble, if I can say, you know, because when you are recognized, that means you're doing a good thing, and being recognized comes with attention. And if you don't know how to handle it, then, you know, you can lose yourself, and you can end up having the same people that recognize you stop recognizing you, de-recognize you. I don't know if that's a word. So yeah.
Ooh. I've learned to accept people's personalities, different personalities, and how to accommodate them, how to work with them. Yeah, like it was, working with different people is hectic. It's very hectic. Car Chat has taught me confidence. It's taught me a lot of confidence because I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the first season, the first few episodes, I was not in because I was too shy. You know, I didn't like the idea of being on YouTube. Like, you know, it was overwhelming for me. So it really taught me confidence. It taught me how to speak and be sure of what I'm saying and be confident in what I'm saying. It taught me that my voice, my opinion is important. It's valid. And yeah, all of those things.
I learned that people are different. Like, people are different. You're gonna meet people with different personalities. You're gonna meet these people that you in life you generally won't dwell with or gel with properly, but you need to put your emotions aside and be like, okay, we're in this and let's do it. So I met a lot of personalities, like different personalities that in life, in my personal life, I might not maybe like chill with, but when we got to car chats, like our opinions, so I learned that in life you will always find these kind of people. Like even where I work, you will always find people with different personalities. What I've learned is like to be really tolerant and patient with people who don't necessarily have the same opinion as me. So yeah, I've learned a lot from car chats.
Sure, I've learned that diversity is very important, and that everybody's different, and unity is the most important. Like we need to unite and have each other's backs, no matter what, no matter the background, no matter the circumstances, and be strong not only for yourself but for everybody else around you, because I mean, not everybody is living la vida loca, you know, not everybody is the same. People are different, and we should learn to respect it. And I've learned that, like I've learned a lot from seeing different personalities and different points of views and how life is being portrayed in people's lives. And yeah, man, like that's what I've learned.
I've learned how to deal with different personalities. Yeah, no guys, I've really learned how to deal with different personalities, because I'm that kind of person who, like, I just don't have time for you, boo-boo. Like, if you're gonna come with your attitude, but that's how I have an attitude myself. But anyway, if you're gonna come with like your things, it's really not my problem. So I definitely learned how to deal with different personalities. I also learned how to talk to a camera without even thinking it's awkward. Like I'm literally sitting in a car talking to a camera and it's not even awkward right now. And then what else did I learn? I also learned quite a bit about the different topics that we tackled. So yeah, like in terms of marriage and how people see marriage, in terms of just in terms of life, you know, like the different topics that we tackled, the different topics that people suggested. It just kind of helped me see how people think and that kind of thing.
How was it working with people you grew up with?
I never expected it. I really never expected it. You know, we're always together. Before car chats, we were talking in the car. And then car chats came, we just put the camera in front. So working with people that you grew up with, it was challenging. It was very interesting. You learn individuals differently. You know, you learn how people think now. You learn about how people think. You learn about what's actually in their brain. You know, it was challenging because it was tiring, because sometimes in the group chat niggas is not answering. Sometimes like not everybody's putting in the same effort as you are. But there were also the good things, you know. There was a lot of good things. Why is Rudy coming closer? Guys, do you see he's here to fight with me?
Tough because we could take advantage of each other because we know each other, and because we know each other, it almost seemed okay. It almost felt okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But it was nice as well because I felt I got to learn more of them. And I got to see them under the spotlight. I got to see how they acted. I got to see how they dealt with stuff, especially when we were under pressure. I got to see how they dealt with that. So yeah.
I thought it would have been easy. I really thought working with people that I grew up with would be easy, just because, you know, I know the type of people that they are. But in real life, it wasn't. It got difficult because like there's a very fine line between being professional and being your family. Like sometimes when you have to reprimand someone, it's difficult because like which angle do you take? Do you take the friend angle, the family angle, or do you take the we're trying to be professional angle? So that was tricky for me. But you know, we made it work. We made it somehow, you know, 3 seasons we made it work.
It was amazing. Like, we grew up since we were kids. Like, literally, most of us, like, since we were babies, we were kids. I grew up in this church. I was born in this church. And yeah, it was great. Like, it was the perfect opportunity to, like, get to know people more and stuff like that. So it was great. It was great working with them. There was a lot of ups and downs. But at the end, we always filmed. We always ended up filming, even though we all had like our different moods of the day, but we ended up filming. And yeah, it was great. It was great working with these people. You learn so much about these people.
It was fun. Like, it's like it just adds on to a memory, and I'm gonna hold on to it forever, definitely. Like, I'm gonna be like to my kids one day, I used to be on YouTube, boo boo. You know. So yeah, like it was so fun. And I also saw different sides of the people that I grew up with. I saw a lot of people grow as well. So yeah,
It was a bit challenging because we're all friends, but we've never like worked together. We're all friends, but like it's like a group project at school. Like, we're all friends, but when it comes to group projects, like, people start getting on your nerves really quickly. Like, your friend turns into this person you've never met, and it's like, it gets annoying. Like, we all get on each other's nerves, but in the end, that's the best part of it. We friends first before car chat. Like, car chat matters. But for me, it was kind of like, our friendship shouldn't be destroyed because of car chat. We did car chats because of our friendship, because we're all friends. So it was like, it kind of made us see each other for who we are in a way, and we kind of grew. We all grew separately, together, and yeah. Some of us became tighter, some of us didn't.
Have you witnessed another cast member improve throughout the 3 seasons?
My sister, Ronelle, she was a very reserved person, shy person, and I feel like Car Chat made her a bit more confident, a bit more, you know, out there with herself, so shout out to her. Huguette, she became more confident as well. Léonie too, she became more confident and more out there. Rachel's always been crazy. Bendo started speaking more, because in the beginning she hardly spoke in the episodes, but later on she started speaking, so shout out to her. Hugo's always been that wise gent. Did I forget anyone? Grace has always been loud. Yeah, I feel like I've also improved.
To be honest, no. I mean, I can say Bendo improved. Especially in season 3, in one of the episodes that she's in, she spoke a lot. So I can say Bendo.
Yes, I would say maybe Rudy, my babe fam. Rudy, he listens more. He doesn't try to push your opinions down your throats like he did in season 1. But he's really grown, and yeah, my best friend as well. Both my best friends, Bendo and Chichi. Yeah, they've grown as well. Bendo is in most of the episodes now. I'm proud of you, babe. But yeah, editing also, which is done by my best friend Chichi, and also done by Léonie, one of the other cast members. But yeah, great. That's also something. Léonie also kicked up her editing, guys. These videos were edited by her. I don't know if it's going to be edited by her, but most probably. But yeah.
Why can't it be me? I'm joking. Yes, definitely for me, I'll say Bendo. I've always known Bendo to be very shy and like, you know, to herself, but like as the more car chats grew, the more she also like opened up. So it was great to see that.
Yeah, I have seen quite a few. Like there's a lot we have improved. I feel like Huguette has improved. Like she's taken like a more guiding role. Like, guys, this is what we're doing, how we're doing it. She's improved. Ronelle's improved. Like she's also like people like just like talk up now, like open up and talk more. Bendo is actually putting more effort into car chats, and so that's nice. And yeah, like people have improved. Like the rest of us have improved, but those 3 for me are the ones who've kind of improved the most. Yeah, Hugo's always wise. Rudy's always the guy who helps us all. I'm staring at her right now. But like we've all improved, but those 3 for me improved the most.
Yes, people that have improved. First of all, I'm gonna say Bendo has improved. She's very quiet. Maybe you guys didn't see it, but look closely, go back into the videos. Bendo, in the beginning, she was shy. She was the shy one. You know, she always waited to be given a chance to speak. But you know, throughout the season, she came out more. She spoke more. She spoke more sense. She opened up. You know, another person, Ronelle. Oh my God, Ronelle, congratulations to you. She really improved. She never wanted to be part of Kochas. The first few episodes she wasn't there, you know, it was like one leg in, one leg out. But then she came on. She was a little bit shy. Now you can see her personality, you know, you can see her in the comments, you know, you can tell when she's laughing, you know, when she's laughing, you know. She also improved a lot. Who else? For me, those are the people that really improved.
What challenges did you as an individual face during car chat?
The challenges I faced were I faced challenges such as I would say, except like, you know, dealing with other people's mindsets, the way they think, the way they do things, because like it's a challenge. It's very difficult. Like you sit in a closed space and you just have to deal with other people's opinions, like, because it's their opinion, you know. Like that for me was challenging, because especially when I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how does this make sense to you? That for me is challenging, because like, I don't know if you guys saw like you would see it in my facial expressions or in the way that I'm speaking, that what the other person is saying doesn't make sense. And that was a challenge for me to gather myself, you know.
Guys, time management, yo. I need to be brutally honest. Like, there were a lot of times where there was just no time management and people were in their feelings, me included. We had our days, you know, when people didn't want to film. Did I just say film? What's going on? Film. And yeah, that was challenging sometimes, because, you know, I'm always strict on time and I always want to be like, this must be done at this time. But then not everyone is like that. So one of the biggest challenges are, and obviously, like, having different like opinions in the car, and, you know, someone saying something, or someone being shady, or someone being yeah, you know how we are, how young people are. So yeah.
One, it was dealing with different personalities, like learning to not get annoyed, because I get annoyed very quickly. Like, I just get annoyed, like I just get irritated in life. So yeah, learning to just be more patient with people and their personalities, and then also to what? Oh yes, to I forgot what the other challenge that I learned is. Oh my word, I forgot what I wanted to say. Anyway, let's just move on. It's okay. Oh yes, I remember. Also, not to give up, because I'm like a giver-upper. So car chats was like one of those things that really pushed me to just keep pushing, basically. You know, because it was like something that I had to be committed to, and I had to like do it every week and all the time, kind of thing. So yeah, I learned how to not give up, to persevere.
I'm not a person who's gonna like argue. If for me it's like, you know what, it's whatever, I don't see the need to argue about it, I'm going to like let it go. I'm going to literally be like, whatever, I don't have time to argue about this, which kind of like downsided me, because like things that you needed to talk about that I was just like, I don't want to talk about it. Those are the kind of challenges. And when you with a group of people that are very like, my opinion matters also, and you're a person who's just like, whatever, it's kind of puts you on a downside. So you need to open up about how you're feeling and why you're feeling that way. So it's like, it helps everyone out in the end, because you just sitting in your corner and like no one, like by yourself, doesn't help you or anyone else. So you need to open up. So like those are the kind of challenges I face, like opening up to people, opening up to the rest of the cast member, which I don't do often.
Challenges: dealing with people, you know, picking up people's slack. You know, when someone doesn't do something, so you have to do your job and you have to do their job. That's challenging. You know, accepting when people don't want to put in effort that you want them to put in. That's tough. That's very challenging. Dealing with moods. Dealing with moods, people's moods. You know, when a group of people are together, there's bound to be conflict. Dealing with conflict as well. That was the only thing that was challenging, the people part of it. Also, sometimes coming up with topics was challenging. Oh my gosh, coming up with topics that relate to you guys, very challenging. Coming up with new ways to market was also challenging. You know, when you see views are not climbing, it's challenging. It's challenging to stay motivated. That's very challenging as well. Staying motivated. What else was challenging? I think that's everything.
The balance between long videos and short videos, because we had some viewers, some supporters saying videos are too long, some are too short. So trying to not say as much in the car, you know, so that people are happy with our videos. Challenges as well, a lot of infighting. I'm just being honest, infighting, because just life gets in the way of people, and sometimes people, including myself, don't know how to separate life from work, if I can call it work, and we end up just fighting and just arguing and losing the passion that we have. So that was tough.
And lastly, finally, would you, I'm lying, if you could start car chats afresh, what would you do differently?
Definitely, I would definitely get more people from different religions, because we were all in car chats, it was a Christian based thing that we started. We were all Christians, we all grew up in the church, and when we started it was a thing of we're all Christians and our opinions will be from our religion. We always base, I think everyone tried their best to base everything that they said according to their religion. So it would have been great to maybe like hear from different religions and different people from different cultures, different types of people. Sorry, this girl is just hitting the mirror. Yeah, different people, different cultures, different types of people. Like, you find so many people out in the world, and yeah, that is something maybe we would have, or I would have tried my best to incorporate in if I had to start car chats afresh.
So I would first of all, I think, because a start is very important in terms of like the vision. You know, I would definitely lay out the vision more in detail, because I feel like when we started, we were just like, oh, let's have a YouTube channel, let's just, you know, record and stuff. But along the line we realized that there was so much more to it than just that. So I would definitely like have started like kind of like a business plan. I'm very like business minded, guys. So yeah, like a business plan, outlay like the goals, the objectives, mission statements, vision, that type of thing, so that there's a balance between the fun and the seriousness. So we treat it as a contract, but at the same time, because we love our job so much, we still have fun at it. So yeah, because I feel like that kind of got lost here and there within the seasons.
I would put more input, like more effort into it. I will put like 100, because like I want Kochats to go far. So for it to go far, I need to do bigger, I need to do better for it to go far. But like I would put more input, I'll put more effort, and from the get-go I would like state what needed to be stated, because it was like from season 1 things weren't clear to everyone, and then along the way, and then that's why the whole cast kind of hit a bump at the end of season 2, and then we made everything clear to everyone. Like everyone knew what they wanted from Car Chats, and then yeah, if we started like that from the beginning, it would have been great. But like yeah, but if we started afresh, I would have just put more effort into it, because I do love Car Chats, and yeah.
I would, you know, a lot of people said I have the resting bitch face or bitch resting face. You know, when you're just being but you look angry, I would change that, you know. Or when I'm thinking, I look like I'm angry or I'm beefing or something like that. That's one thing that I would change. My face looking alive even when I'm thinking. You know. Another thing, that's the only thing that Rudy, what? No, you see, I told you guys he came to fight with me. I told you. That's the only thing I would change. What else? Put in more effort, maybe. Yeah, you know, you can always put in more effort. I would have put in more effort. I would have been more involved from the beginning. I only became more involved mid season 2, season 3, I think. Or end of season 2 to season 3. I would have been more involved from the beginning, from the get-go. I think that's everything.
I think I would have actually had a contract that we sign, and then there's agreements in the contract in place. You know, don't behave like this, don't say that, don't act like this, do this, do that, do this. And I think I would, I don't know, I think I was always myself, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
I feel like I would choose different cast members. No offense. I would choose different cast members. Do I have to say why? Yeah, I would choose. I'm not gonna say why. I would choose different cast members. I would choose a different setting. I would choose I would choose. Is it on? I would choose different cast members. I would choose a different setting. I would choose. I would do a lot of things differently. I would, because I'm part of the marketing department of Car Chats. I would market differently. I would. There's a lot of things actually. Like the list is endless, but those are the main things for me, because those were the main problems. You know the main problems that bothered me. But yeah,
Car Chats was amazing. On to bigger and better things. Yeah.
I'm done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. We're probably gonna cut this part out again. Peace.
My heart skips skipping, got me straight tripping, and now
so.
That's right. With you next
Yeah, shout out to Car Chats, man. What are you saying? Dope.